With the launch of MIUI 12, it becomes imperative for us to check it out against Realme UI. And you know what, if you haven't checked out our full deep dive of Realme UI, you should check out the video that pops up in a card right about now. I'm Ashar from Mr. Phone, and let me warn you that this video is going to be a really long one because I've tried to cover all the bases out here. Okay, so let's get down to our comparison review of MIUI 12 against Realme UI, two forks of Android 10 that I believe are possibly going to be the most popular ones in 2020, at least as far as India is concerned. But before we move on, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified whenever Mr. Phone puts out an awesome new tech video. Also, we're building communities over at Telegram and Instagram, links to which should be in the description below. But before I start off, let me get some basics of the testing process out of the way. I installed MIUI 12 custom EU ROM on the Redmi K20 Pro, and Realme UI is running on the X50 Pro. Therefore, these operating systems are actually running on top of the line hardware. Since both these phones come with a gorgeous AMOLED display, you also get an always-on clock with extra tidbits of information such as day and date, battery percentage, and notifications. Now, MIUI 12 definitely has a more feature-rich always-on display that is evident from the fact that you can get a dedicated page inside settings just for a screen off display, which is what it is called on Realme UI, by the way. Plus, you get far more clock styles on MIUI 12. You can even add an image from the gallery, which is not possible on Realme UI. Also, I do like the fact that the additional content such as date, battery, and notifications have individual toggles on the main page. On MIUI 12, it is tucked away neatly inside the clock option itself. The bunching is very nicely done. Both the phones also offer a Samsung-like edge lighting feature despite using flat panels. Essentially, you get fancy edge lighting options for incoming notifications when the screen is off. I mean, it feels a bit excessive in my opinion. Why would you want to simply drain your battery? How many ways do you want your phone to tell you that you have a new good morning message from your family group? I don't even use it on Samsung phones. You can try it if you wish, can't really pick a winner here. Overall, when it comes to always on screen, MIUI 12 has a deeper set of options and is fundamentally better than Realme UI. Moving on to the lock screens, once again, MIUI 12 has a couple of extra lock screen features that make it more attractive than Realme UI, and those are the customization options for the large clock and app shortcuts that you get when you swipe right. Now, by default, both the phones offer a magazine or wallpaper carousel of some sort. In India, Xiaomi and Realme tie up with content partners to push tidbits of information as well. I find it utterly pointless, so I switch it off. By the way, you can double tap or just raise the display to wake the screen on both the UIs. Additionally, inside the display settings, you get a dedicated dark mode on both the phones, but it is new and improved in MIUI 12. It is called Dark Mode 2.0, and it dims your wallpaper to maintain the mood and shoots up the contrast to make the font more legible to read. Very thoughtful. In fact, MIUI 12's brightness setting also gets a special sunlight mode and night mode. The color temperature wheel is more detailed too, and not just a slider like it is on Realme UI. Plus, you get a reading mode on MIUI 12, which is called eye protection mode on Realme's software. No conversation about a new software update is complete without talking about wallpapers, and by introducing super wallpapers, which are essentially a souped up version of live wallpapers, Xiaomi has absolutely nailed the visual upgrades on MIUI 12. I mean, who can top these super wallpapers? Just look at how cool this looks. Better luck next time, real.
Listen to your